Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So I asked what's going on with you and I got freedom. Now, normally I get kind of a feeling with when I'm asking things like, oh, they're going for freedom, they're wanting freedom, or, they're getting freedom, they're about freedom, because I say what's going on with the collective, right? And I just got freedom, meaning that like you probably want it, but you're actually doing nothing. I got to go a bit deeper as I normally do. Now, the universe, how it works is people say some people are more luckier than other people. If you're new and you come to this community, you might think, oh, well, Sophia's very abundant. She's got tarot cards. She's, got a few subscribers. She's doing quite well. She's got a person. She's engaged. You go back to my first video and I've now got engaged, and it's 3 years, 4 years maybe. I can't remember how long I've been with David and how much I've invested in this community. Why I'm telling you that is because it's like you're just waiting for something to show up into your reality, your person, for something, which is your perception. The universe gives you something. It's for you to see that something. Hold on, let me close my window because children, I think, are playing outside there. It's half term, UK. I think they're gone. If they shout, I'll close it. But the universe gives you something, and then it's for you to see it and then to build on it. And whilst you're building on it, it's for you to appreciate it. Every time David used to come to me early doors from work, working 12-hour shift, he used to come to me after work and he was knackered. He was doing nights as well. Within an hour, 2 hours, he used to sleep, right? In others' perception, man just coming to me to just shag me, sleep, get up and go back to work. That's what others would say. To me, I absolutely was like, oh my gosh, he's done a 12-hour shift. Then he traveled an hour on, 2 trains and, 20-minute walk and all that to me. Or he could get a bus, but, he walked it. And all this, that's how I saw it. This is you missing the opportunity, but the download you're getting, which isn't really the download, is of freedom. The universe is giving you're stuck. You're mentally enslaved, you're whatever, but you're not doing anything. That's what you're not doing. And what is that? It's like they give you that, then you take the opportunity. I say in tarot, and I said it to mission people, I've done a video in the background today. I said to them, the Emperor and the Empress is what's commonly known in tarot as the most popular or the best whatever couples, all the cups, right? Obviously women would say the King and Queen of Cups because they're all emotional, right? But the Emperor and the Empress, right? Because it's love and stability. But for me, as I don't know what to call it. Not spiritual, not enlightened, but one in the know of the stuff. I don't know what to call it, right? Hierophant, High Priestess is counterparts because they live on planet Earth and they connect with higher realms of reality. Why I'm telling you this is because higher realms of reality is giving you that nugget of freedom. And you're like, what do I do with it? What you need to do is take fucking action to get freedom. You're stuck, right? Freedom, what? Well, no, Sophia, I'm doing all right where I am. My work's all right. My family's all right. My friends all right. What's your person? Where's your person? Do you have a deep, deep, deep connection with work? No. Do you have a deep, deep, deep connection with your mum and dad, like your person? No. Your kids, different story, but I still can fucking guarantee that connection you have with your person is nothing like the connection with your kids. It's different, right? Love is different versions of it. When I say to people, come away from friends and family, doesn't mean you don't love them, but love is in variations. You love your parents, you love your children, you love your pets, all different versions. You love your connection with your twin flame, your light work, whatever, right? It's a different connection because there's mission involved with it. It's completely different. Where's your person? What you have is not giving you the ability, freedom. Your person gives you that freedom. And what are you doing with it? So I was like, okay, that's kind of short and sweet. So I was like, all right, tell me about their person. Just saying nothing. I keep saying to you that you are the leaders. The feminines are the leaders because the feminine, like, is women that rule the world. Without women or co-creation and stuff like that, it'd be fucked. And men know that. That's why they are so adamant that men rule the world. Because if the women, they think we're going to take it over because we can stop and we can control the numbers and pregnancy and all that kind of thing. But without us nurturing them, they're pretty much screwed. The place will be destructive. But we are supposed to use that emotions. Like I said, the Empress is pretty good because it's supposed to be a balance. But her imbalance is too much on the emotional side. You are here to take the lead and sort out the imbalance because you have the Empress, right, is to have the balance of the Libra, which is on top. But the Libra is, I can't remember, I don't even know, well, I might know actually. I don't know. On top of the Tree of Life, the Tree of Life is 22, all the major arcanas, right, which is 11, which is you make your path in life, right? Goes like this. I only got 5 and 5, but let's say 11. Goes like that. The top of it goes in alchemical elements: earth, air, water, fire. The Tree of Life, right? Earth, air, water, fire. At the top, at the bottom here is kingdom, right? Earth, air, water, fire. The top of the Tree of Life, right? It's the higher realms. You are living of the Empress and the Emperor, which is the lower realms, right? But on planet Earth, you're connected, well, on all entities, all planets, right? Depends on their conscious level. Pets are different, lower conscious level. But all verses of reality have all interconnection. We are all one. So you are just living on that lower condensed vibration of Earth. The Libra of the Empress card, it takes you out of the Earth to the higher realms. So you get downloads to know what to do. Because at the top is the, like I said, 11 of the Tree of Life. I don't know, it goes back to back, which is the Lamescape, which back to back with one is you, one of your person, right? That's the back to back of the Lamescape. This is you supposed to be going to the higher realms of reality with the Libra card, right? Which is on top of the Tree of Life. In the Kabbalah, all the alchemical elements and the pathway to the heart, because the heart of the matter, that's why you lead, because you're the feminine, you're the emotions. The heart of the matter is of planet Earth. There's loads of pathways on the Tree of Life that go to the heart with the center, Tevera, or Teveret, or something like that it's called, right? Can't pronounce it. Each Severod, which is called Severars, has tarot cards represented. That's why someone who does tarot should know the Kabbalah. Right? I don't care how brilliant they sound. Your potential is always your potential. But the more they know about gaining to your wisdom of the potential, you're more likely to get your potential, right? Just knowing the cards reversed, inside out, backwards, forwards, upside down, don't give a shit, right? They don't know what even the fucking full journey is, which is Kabbalah. Why are you listening to that? Why are you listening to that? And each and every one of you, if I said to you, I can guarantee you mission or your person, right? I guarantee you will want your person. Where is your person? The top of the Tree of Life is the Libra card, which is in the Empress. And it's up there because underneath that, the top of the Tree of Life is the cosmic. The cosmic represents what? Earth, air, water, fire, wands. My point is you're getting downloads because you're the Empress, which is 3D. You're not the High Priestess. You're the Empress. So you're getting the downloads of what to do, which is the top of the Tree of Life. You're not taking any fucking action. And neither is your person because you lead. Like I said, the heart is the center focus. That's why the emotions, that's why you lead. Women, the feminine leads on this planet because we are the emotions. And we are more likely not to be like the Emperor and control, hence why men rule the world, because they get in their ego and control it. The women won't do that because we're naturally nurturing. Like I said, you tell me a tarot reader just told me what I've told you in 10 minutes, I'll give you my fucking community. But you still sit there and think, where's my sign? Your sign is this. This is your sign. What are you doing? You could make millions of pounds. I promise you, it wouldn't make a difference to your person coming towards you. You have already made the contract from 5D to come down and do what you're supposed to do. You are not doing it. That's why you are not with your person. Every entity that comes onto planet, or a human entity, I won't go into animals and shit, human entity, their memories wiped clean. Why? Because this is the experienced planet. Obviously, if you come down from 5D through to 4D to 3D, and you know, then why would you come to this planet? Because you already know what to experience. You are here to experience what you so choose. Hence, you are getting the downloads of freedom while you are here. And you're simply standing there like, but I haven't got a sign. Yes, you have. You're fucking listening to me. Yes, you have. You're getting the downloads of freedom. You're just not taking action on that sign, right? You're not acting on it. It's not going to turn up on your door. It's not going to do, your person's not going to turn up on your door. Someone's not just going to handheld you a community. Go back to my first video and see how shit my videos were. I had no idea about tarot. I still don't know about tarot. I don't need to know. I get everything from them. You need to take action and understand why you are here. If you don't know that, hello, that's why I'm here. I am telling you. The flip side of it, all I keep getting is everyone that's left the community, mainly the children, right? Because they were very connected with me. And all I keep feeling is their sorrow and their pain, because all at the end of the day, let's be crystal clear, they want their person. And none of you know how to do it. The reason why I'm the closest one and the fastest and all that, and I can tell you how to get your person, is because I do exactly what they tell me, which is your contract to do to get your person. Mission is not completed. My mission with David is completed, because they know I will follow through still with doing my mission with mission. You lot want your person first, right? I can help you with that. There is no one else that can guarantee it. I can guarantee to get your person. And how can I guarantee it? Because I've achieved it. I've achieved it. The old way doesn't work, because you can go into another twin flame. Why aren't you listening and booking the other twin flames? Right? Because they don't guarantee it. And they always, isn't that naturally going to happen? They say it takes them like 6 to 10 years to be with a person. Isn't it likely? Most of you, it's still taking that long anyway. You must take action. You must. And I keep saying, start, right? Don't be tight. If you invest in those cheaper programs, I tell you what, don't bother, because you can just simply get all that information on my playlist, which is free. This video, this first 10 minutes, what I talk about is you should know, right, enough that I know my shit to book me or someone in this community. So for you to just sit there and like do nothing, don't make no difference to me. Why? Because I have David. David is nothing, it's nothing to do with it. I have David. I can go and get 3D job. As of you, David, right, is the main thing, right? Goes hand in hand. This is my purpose. I know that. But David is more so, as of with you lot. So it doesn't matter to me if you book me or not. It matters to you. And the fact that you're not doing it is why you're staying still. That's why your person's not coming towards you. You're not understanding the concept. I never say, like other tarot readers, well, I don't know, but I know a couple of people say, oh, you must love yourself first. Yeah, I get that. But there's nothing wrong with wanting your person, neither, right? So long as you're doing other stuff first. Other stuff first. Everyone in mission, you can see they go through mission and they get their person. The hardest thing is to get your person, because they are you. That is your mission. And if you don't understand that, then you're not working on you. This is to show people to go for what they fully want. Your person is you. And if you're not going for your person, you're not loving yourself fully. You're not loved because they make you come out of your comfort zone and go for things that you want in life. And if you're not understanding that, you're thinking, oh, there's too much competition, or they're horrible to me, or da-da-da. There's no thing on this planet should affect you. No thing. No thing. Nothing your person does or say should affect you. And if it does, that's the work you need to do. Because this planet is easy. It's easy to live. It's been manipulated to make it far harder. That's what you need to learn. So this freedom is you're mentally enslaved. And I said that you need to take action. The Ace of Wands. Action. There's no action. It's I thought it was the Seven of Swords. So let's see what else. The delay is always you. Notice my person is over there with a third party. You think he's just going to leave that third party and come towards you. How delusional are you? They're just going to wake up. You're thinking like they think like you. You are a feminine. They are masculine, right? They are different. So they're not going to just think, oh, well, she's the one for me and just come over to you. That is delusion. I don't care if you're nice or you're shitty to them. You still have to come out of your comfort zone. If you're not coming out of your comfort zone and doing things that you don't like to do, you're not getting your person. And I'm just going to make this clear. Not once, you have to do it on a continuation, right? Until it comes normality. Do you think Brad Pitt and all these superstars done what you done, just stayed still? But I would class David as way better than any superstar out there. Kind of hand in hand with Clint Eastwood. That's the only competition he has, but Clint's like 100 million years old. Kind of nearly as old as me, I say. Superstars, no competition to your twin flame, and you fucking know it, but you're sitting there doing nothing, and you expect to get someone like a superstar. It's stupidity. It's stupidity. Just watching tarot. And watching others, oh yeah, they're going to get rid of the karmic, or they're going to leave the karmic, or the karmic, just get another one. They're light beings like you. They have loads of people around them. They get rid of one, they get another one comes. So you keep waiting, and you keep watching the tarot and keep waiting for them to release it. It's not going to happen. You have to take action. The first card, you have to take action. And that's not your person with the masculine hand here. This is about you getting into your masculine, coming out of your comfort zone and going for your person. Hence why I have this community. We all help you. With all of us up in here, and we've got a couple in boot camp. You're not even getting in boot camp. You see, I make it an easier boot camp. You lot, no one's booked the easier boot camp. Why did I waste my time, right? Why did I waste my time? I could literally just do tarot reading and offer you tarot reading, image reading. I get the downloads. I know in the future, this is going to be stable and successful for my children, right? And for my grandchildren and for David's children, right? What the fuck? I feel sorry for you lot. Your children are going to be worse than you, and you're not happy. Worse than you. Life is getting worse, not better. Don't delude yourself. Life is getting worse. And what are you doing to secure a future for them? That's why we get our person. We work on the future for others, for many others to change their life, and your children secure and your person's children secure. You can't unhear what I'm saying. You can't unhear, right? You can't. You can choose to ignore it and go and watch other tarot readers, and I'll tell you what you should do. You should cross your fingers. That will work. And your person will come then, oh, pray. And go and pray, right? Does that work? It don't. Stop deluding yourself. This is about you understanding how fresh your person is. David came around and he was like, there's a lot of limescale in the kettle. I was like, oh my God, he's criticizing me, right? He's very picky. He's very picky. That's just how he is, right? That's his character. But he's like, there's loads of limescale. And then he's like, it's all right, I'll clean it. I was like, well, as long as you do it, I ain't fucking doing it, right? I didn't care, right? And then I was like, why was I pissed off with it? And I was like, oh, okay, I've got to learn to nothing to bother me, Just that little thing, I go deeper into everything he says. I'm like, yeah, why would that even bother me? If he wants to go and clean it, let him clean it. Don't do nothing to me. Every single thing, they teach you something. And that's what I do with David, this work, everything. No thing should bother you. Do you see what I mean? And I thought, oh, he's criticizing me. I thought, well, who says that he's criticizing? Even that I questioned. Who the fuck made it that I should think that David coming into my house, which was someone else, my mum would probably say that. Who are you to come into, you would say that. Who are you to come into my house and criticize how if I got lime to go in the kettle? And I'm like, why do I have to even think that's a criticism? He's just being open and saying what you got to say. Everything you must question with your person. You're not even with your person, you lot. But you want someone here. That's why they're like that. That's why they're so cutting and cold. And they're like teaching you to strip back just to get to the level of love. Would I have an argument with him? How dare you criticize me? You picking out stuff in my house. That's what you lot would do. And I'm like, no, at the end of the day, love is love, right? You just love your person. I was like, I just love the fact that you're going to clean the fucking kettle, mate. I said, oh, you can buy me a new one if you want. One of these that do lime scales, whatever. This is a bit geeky like that, which he bloody has, to be honest with you. He has his own kettle that does. No, it's see-through, so you can see when the lime scale builds up. But that's him. He's geeky. This is what they do. They teach you, do you want to be like you with the third parties and all this? Are you bothered about criticism and what it is and this and that? Or do you want your person? They teach you so much and you're like taking it as cutting, cold, sharp with the ace of King of Swords. That's your person. No, they teach you. They teach you. That's what I'm saying, right? To take action regardless of what they say, what they're doing, how cold they are, how they cut you off. Keep going. Keep going. Do you think Brad Pitt and all those lot, they just, how many rejections they get, cutting words, your shit. You always hear these Hollywood superstars. They say things like, oh yeah, they said I was too short. I had a big nose. I had to have plastic surgery. I weren't good enough. I had so many rejections. How many times do you hear it? And you're sitting there like watching tarot. What the fuck? Page of Pentacles. It's like you need to get out of your head and start going for this properly. Stop with this, I just want to marry my person. He's just going to show up and recognize you're the one, your religion, your tradition, your beliefs. And when he's healed, he'll come towards me. When he realize, what? You think that they're not feminine, they're masculine. This is what you must understand. They won't feel what you feel. The intention was a contract. Up in 5D, lovey-dovey, gooey-wooey, how you feel that connection upstairs, right? 5D, that's them all day long. All those Hollywood movies, you two are just floating together as a team upstairs, 5D. Cool. When you come down, you two already agreed that upstairs. It's like, yeah, wow, let's do it a bit different down here. And let's teach each other how to, it's such a, such an honor when you think about it, because of you're upstairs on 5D and all the other entities, they all collaborate, just like the films, just like the Marvel films. When you see them all round the table, it's literally all the planets come round the table and they're like, this planet is a wicked planet, it's the experienced planet, and it's being corrupted, mind controlled, right? Absolutely. There is a matrix. I see the matrix. They manipulate and all that. It is fucking, you lot are plugged into the matrix, right? It's all that. There are people like me that are on the outside of the other people that tell them what's going on. I won't go too deep because I don't want to even go into that. So what happens is all these other entities, because obviously, time and that, you have training, because they're like, as soon as you go down to this 3D, you get pulled in from birth. They put birth certificate. They give you vaccines to dumb you down. They soon from the earth. You need to be strong enough to fight against it. You lot are pulled in. Pulled in. It's like you need to be strong enough, let alone your person, right, will be the 3D. They're going to get confused that they're against them. They want to get their person to be 3D and get married. Look at the married dress and go down to the church. They're going to, and then your lot are falling for it. hook, line and sinker, right? Focusing on, right, that pentacle, the physical world. What about the higher realms of reality? Oh, my guides, yeah? Well, why aren't you with your person? Why aren't they guiding you? I say, even in my twin flame folder, when you get it, Starseed Lightworker, I think the first things I say is, I don't care if you've had counseling, my guides, whatever. My work is different. You put that aside when it comes to doing my work. If you combined it with my work, don't bother booking me. My work is completely different. And everything you've had from your guides, I'm not saying your guides are shit. I'm just saying you just listen to one guide. I say them lot. You lot, whatever the collective or this person, when I'm doing an image, needs to know, let me know. It could be from the dog upstairs. I don't know. As long as it's a positive, they tell me. Right? You are 3D, your person. So now you turn your back on your person. Right? I'm going to just go for love and light and marriage. Right? That's all you're bothered about. It's so interesting because when it comes to the time when you're at my time in it, you don't care so much about that kind of thing. You really don't. You just don't. You just love being with your person. I don't know what to say. The marriage thing, like there's elements, like some of you might want to get married. Some of you like, I think I'd like to get married. I think I would. You know, but if David was against it and he's like, oh no, I won't be with you, you want to get married. Oh, I wouldn't do it. This is you, 3D. Look, this is about understanding how you manifest. We are here to teach people. You are mentally enslaved. This is why you're not having your wishes and your desires. Because you're sitting there. Look at her, sitting in that chair. This is you. Sitting in this chair, dreaming about getting married, the church, religion and that. And not taking action to get what you want, your person. Oh no, Sophia, he's got third party, he's got this, he's not coming, he's not listening, he's cutting, he's cold. You think David wasn't like that? You think he wasn't like that? He was the same. I had to go do it. And before you say, oh, Sophia, you're really fresh and you're really strong and you got, you know, no, the heart is the heart, right? I have skills in entrepreneur stuff. Yes. If I went to go and get a property and I put all my desire and intention, point of attention, I was going to do a video about that. And I said to them, I'm not doing no more chat videos. Don't make no fucking difference. I'm at that point. There's enough in the playlist for you to take action. I don't need to do any more. So I've told them no. Point of attention. Your point of attention is on this fucking physicality, right? Not your person. So they won't come into your reality. If you don't understand that, sorry, I had to pause it. If you don't understand, I can't remember what I'm saying, but the point of attention, because I'm looking at the point of this sword. If your focus is not on your person, you won't get your person. You will just be the point of attention, whatever that is. And I think your point of attention now is nothing, right? Nothing. It's not your person. You're not like, you're not thinking, like, it's pretty easy, but it's a hard thing to do, right? When I go for my person, it's the heart, and the heart is hurting. When you're going for a property, if I don't get that property, I put all my point of attention on that property, and I go there, and then I get to, because I listen to the downloads and the instincts, if it's going over the money for me for buying a property, and I'm like, okay, I'll pull out. I'm gutted. I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, okay, I'll start the process all over again, and I'll go and look for another property. Rejection from someone that you really know is you love to your core because it's you, and all this kind of thing is hard. Doesn't matter about how hardcore I am. Doesn't matter about I know business. Doesn't matter about how many, you know, all that kind of shit. The heart is something that is different. And I still had to go for my person who is the fucking Libra, right? It just means that, you know, he is the one that is like this. Like I said, talking about lime scales, like what? I was like, yeah, when you move in February, you can clean a kettle how many times you like, or bring your fucking kettle here. So I said to him, and he said, yeah, that'd be great. And I was like, I was joking. I bet you actually do clean it every week, right? Change that point of attention. This is what I'm saying. So it was just as hard. I still had to go for my person. I still had to go with all that 3D stupidness, with third-party stupidness. I still had to do it. I didn't sit on my arse, fingers crossed, listen to all tarot readers that said karmic's going or whatever you're doing, right, and just wait for then David to then come and propose and bended knees with the roses in the mouth. No, didn't happen like that, and it won't, right? Your point of attention should be on what you love. There's no doubt in my mind, even those who say, oh, mission is more important. Yeah, mission is actually, but to get to that understanding of what mission is why your person is here. They absolutely strip you back to love is love. And you're not even close. Like I said, a magician, look at you here. It's like, he's the king of it, right? But you're coming out as a page, 2 pages on you. Look, student, the feminine, 2 of you, right? But you're like, fuck that, matey. I'm going to give it back to you large. But you're page, mate. He's the king of it. You're the page. He knows what to do. So who looks left out in the cold? Who's got a lack mentality of like, you know, oh, they're there. That's why I used to hate this saying as well. It will be all right. Don't worry about it. It will work out. No, it fucking won't. You have to get off your arse to make things work out. Who come out with that stupidness? When there's something wrong, there, don't worry. It will work out in the end. No, it won't unless you take action. Shit don't just work out. You know, I wasn't just lucky. No, there are some people that are divinely lucky that way, right? That have situations. Like I said, I haven't read too much. There was this one, I can't remember. She was in the, I don't know, there's a twin flame that's out there lately. What's her name? Let me see. I can't remember. Megan something. And she's now with someone else. I don't know. She was in the not Terminator, car movie that Transformers. Really pretty, known as a sex symbol. Anyway, she's now left her husband, got with a twin flame, right? And my sister told me about her before you ask, because I don't watch telly, news, films, anything, right? Even films, people, and stuff like that, I don't do it. I just focus on mission, right? And the films I watch, if they're against me, I turn them off. But she has a divine contract to show people Hollywood movies and everyone what love is. She still had to go through the inner work. She still had to go through healing. She still had to come away from her ex-husband and all this kind of thing. I'm not saying there was, you know, I'm not going too much. Didn't read her too much. But there are people with different contracts. That's not who I'm talking to you to get in big in your... I'm no different than you, is what I'm trying to say. The only difference is I help you. My contract is a little bit different because I can guide you till you're at my level. Doesn't mean I'm better than you. I've never said that to anybody. I'm like, you all can be at the level that I am at. You just don't do it, right? Hers is a different contract. I have Carla in Mission, which is a fucking different contract. I had Joey, who was in Mission, different contract. So there's some of you that has different contracts, yes. Right, but this is about most of you that are listening. It's not even starting it, and being left out in the cold. This is due to lack confidence, all that. I have everything to help you to at least get started. You are choosing not to. To me, you're asleep. Like I said, plugged into the matrix. That Aries is asleep. This isn't doing any healing work. This isn't nothing. And to me, when your eyes are closed, you're just connecting with your person. There's no doubt you're still pulled to your person, right? The difference, and I said this in a video a few weeks ago, they are ending the contract, but you still have that pull, but they are making it more of a choice. Because most people with all this stupidness I'm wasting money on cutting the cord instead of doing the proper work and finding out about what to do, right? I want to cut that cord. You know, it's not a baby. You can't just go and cut the cord. You ain't got a cord like a baby. So why do you think? Go and research energy, first of all. This is just sitting on your ass. This is 3D because that's what 3D people do. It is what it is. That's what 3D people say. You know, oh, if things will just change. It'll be better in the end. All this stupidness. And I'm like, no, get off your ass, right? Get off your ass. Sexual energy, this is the strength card, but I have 2 strength cards in my deck. This one is about what I was saying. She's the Empress, right? I said, you're the Empress. This is about going out there and speaking your truth, right? Going out there and speaking your truth. You've got to have balls to grab that lion's mouth, right? You've got to. And even you, and you might say, well, Sophia, you've got balls, you're loud, you're Larry. I still risk losing money from how I channel, right? I still risk it. It doesn't get me more views. You know, if I was more, oh, hi, now all you have to do, like that, I'll be fucking minted and with loads of views and subscribers. It's still risky for me to come out here and tell you lot, don't book me unless you're serious, right? Telling you what to do, right, is risky. Others just say, yeah, listen, there's a potential, your person's going to apologise, which is blatantly lies and manipulation. And once again, I will say anything I say to anyone's face. Most people leave comments. That's why I disable the comments. I'm like, I dare you to say it to my face, right? I wouldn't hit you. I'll cuss you to death. That's what I would do. I'll cuss you to death. Never of my own opinion. Right? Let alone, that's why comments, why do you think they have comments? Because it's negative. Why would a company make something with thumbs down? You lot are not, you're so asleep. That is a negative in the first place for them to do it, right? Who owns YouTube? Who owns Google? You lot don't need to go deep. I know enough. Until you know enough that I know, I can help you to get there. You are just sat there. This is about getting the balls together. It's going to be far harder after November. Far, far, far harder, right? Jump onto it. Jump onto it. I don't know how long David's going to be in here. I never ask him. It's not part of my contract. Neither is it for you to tell your person, convince or anything for them to work with you. Never is, never has been, right? Might have been the old contract, right? Don't really ask. I'll just, you know, follow what they say. I don't investigate and that stuff like that. But this way forward is never to convince your person to work with you. My point is that you lot are too fluffy. You're too 3D. You're too like, I don't wishful thinking. I don't know what the fuck it is with this card. Page of page. He's your student. Wishful thinking that, I don't know, Einstein theory. This is about knowing energy. Knowing energy. You keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get what you keep getting. What have you done that has made any change to the situation with your person? Yesterday I felt, like I said, so pulled with the people that left, the children that left, because none of them are with their person and none of them are following people who are with their person. It's asleep. The eyes are closed. You're asleep, right? It's all great. Oh, yeah, well, I'm doing good now. You know, I've got my channel. Thank you. None of them, thank you very much for getting me out there and helping me to get established in my channel, which is karma. If you stab someone in the back that they've helped you, it's karma. They're all going to feel it, and I feel sorry for them. Don't need to do a cuss out video. Don't need to do it. You must wake up to why you're here. That's why every single person that joins mission, I don't care who you are. I treat you the same as if I started mission. I give as much to as anybody, and I help you to be as much as me. If you choose to fuck off, if you choose to get in your ego, if you choose to follow someone else who doesn't push you because to be your true authentic self, it doesn't make any difference to me, does it? What I push you to be, I'm pushing you to get more money in your person and to be free. Right? If you choose to lack, that's your choice. But if I'm the one that's pushing you and you're going to someone who doesn't, you're going to be less than, yes? That's what you have to understand. You never have me live. I only have it, the most expensive cost I have is live. And you know why it's so expensive? Because I'm targeting the rich. And that's intentional. because the rich will listen and take what I say. The poor won't. Oh, you're having a dig at me, or you're triggering me, and la 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 la. The rich will take it and respect what I have to say. That's why I do live with them. You lot wouldn't be able to afford it because you don't invest in yourself. Look at you. You don't even invest in yourself. They would. That's why I only charge it to put the cost so much. Would never charge it so less for you lot to pause. Oh, you triggered me. I've got my guides and you don't know what you want about and all this shit. I'm like, there is no one else like me. That is vanity. If there was someone like me doing more than me, I have no ego up in here. I'll quite happily say, join me and value them. I value those that do counselling in the community because I doubt I would ever do counselling, although I do counselling. But, you know, different counselling. There's selection of counselling. Go check out my counselling page. There's different versions of counselling. Go read it. You don't know. You're not learning. Keeping your eyes closed. That's what you're doing. Keeping your eyes closed. I don't know when David's going to leave. He comes and goes. Depends how long you're here. You need to know about your masculine. You need to know, right? That's what I said. The best service, in my opinion, and did you hear that? I say in my opinion, right? But it is my opinion because they say all services is great of David's. But the best to yours is your person. Ask David. He's not your person, but he's a masculine and a twin flame. Ask him. Right? I do this, he doesn't come towards me. David will answer you with like, well, if you done that to me, in my opinion, I would not understand why you done that. Or I wouldn't see that you was interested. Or he would tell you. And I'm telling you, no matter if you're new or you're not, David comes and goes. It's never my job to keep him here. When he gets too busy, that's when he goes. And every time I put him up, within a month, he's gone. He gets overbooked. So that's you. I don't know how long he's going to be here. I don't know. And then you'll be back to the start because I can only tell you what they tell me. But you can hear it. Hearing it from a masculine is so much better. It's so much better than you understand why they... You don't even have to understand it, to be honest with you. After stuff David says to me, I'm like, what? You what? But I know it shouldn't bother me. Shouldn't bother me. Let's get one of these and I'll pull out one of these. This is like, that's all I'm getting. It's like they're pushing me to push you because November is going to be even harder. This is, I should have you lot here now starting to be with your person and engaging you to get with your person time September. I'm like, that's around the corner. It's around the corner, man. What I have, you lot all can have. They don't do readings just for me. Right? That's stupid. Everything I have, but your eyes tell you when it comes into reality. This come out the other day. You are my star. Look, and you're acting like a fucking student and you're a star. That's why I compare us to superstars, right? He knows, right? It just, like I said, when you come down from all entities, it's not just starseed, lightworkers, twin flames. All humans that have this experience, like, wiped out. When it resonates, it's just reminding you of what you're here to do. It reminds you of what you can achieve. You can go to a soulmate reading and that have the twin flame title, and you can get your soulmate. Yeah, it's all your potential, isn't it? But this is about understanding what you really want, the heart of the money. Heart of the matter. You go for, like, you listen to a soulmate and you think, oh, this reader's really good, she hasn't got twin flame. But it's like, yeah, you can still have your person. They all read from the planets, the stars, right? It's still the potential. You can still, but it's your potential. It doesn't say this is what's gonna absolute, does it? It doesn't say absolute. You are my stars that outshine all the others. They know that, and there's reasons why they don't come towards you, because there's other karmics around them that show them more interest. And this is a masculine that is all about sexual energy, right? And you're like, oh, he's not coming around and sleeping with me. All right, we'll sleep with someone else, right? That gives him that sexual energy. And then you say, well, this one's over here, up her ass, right? Turning her back to me, telling me I'm going to go to a soulmate, all right, get sexual energy from somewhere else then, right? Because you won't understand the connection, right? Oh, there's competition. Well, life is about competition, isn't it? It is. Even Brad Pitt has to go and have an interview. Some films, yes, there is. I can't say 100%. Like some films, they say I made this role and I had Brad Pitt in mind. But generally, Brad Pitt still has to go against, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they have the interviews. And it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's competition is as Rocky, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone. They all have competition. Fucking wake up, man. Stop being asleep. This is what he teaches you. If you can override that fear of your 3D competition, or that fear of your family, of what they're going to say, social fear, right? You can have anything. You've heard that saying. If you can have, that's all you have to do. Think about what all that stuff you're worried about, right? The third party, the family, all that. If they weren't there, wouldn't you go for your person? Yes. Well, all you got to do is eliminate them, right? They are the issue then. Oh, they're not the issue. Well, yes, because if they wasn't in the scenario, you said you would go and get your person. You'll be with your person. So they are the obstacle. Stop blaming me. Oh, my family love me. Well, why are they an obstacle then? They should be supporting you, right? If you're not going towards someone because of a fucking piece of paper, which is marriage, which no one gives a fuck about that religion. Don't tell me unless you're Christian and that, which is, oh yeah, whatever's. I don't want to go down religion. And my person is religious, is Rasta. So it's not to do with religious, right? It's just fuck all to do with it. It's just to do with, if you're not going towards a piece of paper because your mum and is married, when you know that person is yours and you know that who he is doesn't love and he don't love her, then that's you staying stuck and keeping yourself over there and going to be depressed. And guess what your children's going to do? Well, I love this one, but my mum loved someone else, or don't love my dad, but stayed with him for years. So I'm going to marry someone who I don't love and stay for years because I'm following my mum and dad's belief. That's what you're fucking up your children with. That's what you're doing, right? Sitting there thinking, oh, well, it's my life. Well, no, not if you've got kids, mate. They follow you as you followed your parents. And how unhappy were they? This is about waking up. I don't know how many times, and I keep telling, like I said, is this risky or not? Sophia, you got balls, but I'm still getting rid of people who don't book me because they're scared of me, right? Go book someone else, right? You can buy my programs and counseling. David's not like me. You know your person is completely different, right? You don't have to book me. The programs, everyone sells them. Well, David doesn't, but you can buy them of him. I can send it to him. Everything is a risk, but you're pretty much solid if you do what the downloads come, because it's from upstairs. That's why it's called the all-seeing eye. They see everything. I constantly look at your pictures and messages. This is your person over there doing what you're doing. I wish and I hope, and I'll look at her message because I feel that person over there is for me, but I'm not going to take any fucking action because you're not, and you're the leader. So like I said at the beginning, both of you, I was like, what's going on with this one? This one's about freedom but doing nothing. I said, okay, nothing going on there. What's going on with the person? Nothing. You're both doing nothing, right? But you both feel this sexual energy, this connection, this push and pull. Who needs to take the action? You. Now, if you have bothered to invested in the programs, let's pull out a card. Oh, forgiveness. Oh, you're not forgiving your person. This is my forgiveness card. This is also Two of Swords, not making a decision to me. Not making a decision to go. But you're both in your truth, right? That's what you think. This is, look, Two Swords here. You lead. It releases the ego. When your person says something, I give my kettle, I hope he's not listening. My kettle example, right, with David, with the lime scale, right? It's like me releasing the ego instead of going, don't criticize, what's fucking lime scale, who are you? That's releasing the ego, isn't it? If I'm just like, oh, all right then, as long as you clean my fucking cattle, happy days, right? That's what releasing the ego is, not fighting it back. Well, you might be the king, so I'll pull out a bigger sword. That's immaturity, stupidity, and not releasing the ego, right? Look at you. That's what you're doing. We're roaring back at your person instead of calming that reptilian. Forgiveness. You have not fully forgiven someone or even yourself. To forgive is releasing. Master program. Flirt. Oh my gosh, what have I been saying in this reading? Does your person know how you feel? Right? And like I say, there's a thin line with both of you, because this is, some of you, I have lots of scenarios. Obviously, it depends on your situation. There's some that just sit back and delusional that your person's just going to turn up and just say, you're the one for me, right? Delusion. And then there's these others that just constantly flirting with their person, sending messages, Facebook, same thing, but you know, delusional that they're just going to turn around and just come towards them. You need to do it in a specific way. That's why I'm here. And if you're scared of booking me, it doesn't matter. That's something, anything that triggers you is work to do. Like I said with David with the kettle, if it triggers you, what is it? There's nothing that should trigger you. So if it triggers you, oh, I'm scared. Well, was you beaten as a child? Does someone bully you at school? What is wrong with someone pushing you to do to make you a better version of yourself, right? Did you not have discipline? Or you have too much discipline, right? My videos are never live. That's why I was talking about the live. So you'll get a recorded video, right, telling you, right, what you need to do. I get pissed off, and you must hear this. Like I said, I can read you. So don't come and tell me about, and it pisses me off because normally there was a switch I could turn off. Sometimes I just read people instantly, right? I don't mean to, and I don't know why they tell me that sometimes they want me to just read people. But I can. Normally it's a switch. If not, I'll be out there reading everybody, right? I can read you. That's all you have to do, right? If I can't, that's the subconscious, right? And that's all back into the past, the stuff that you put in the box and you lock the key. But generally, I can read you. I can read if you're lying, if you're going towards your person. I can read if you've done the work, if you're not doing enough work. So just be prepared. I will tell you, but everything I tell you will push you forward. Will push you forward. I'm not here to lick your ass to say how well done you are, how amazing you are, and you've got this scholarship, or you listen to your guides. I'm not here for that. It's wasting my time. I'm here to tell you what you need to do, right? Well done you, if you listen to your guides and all that, right? Well done. But I'm here to say, but you need to do A, B, C, D, E, F to propel forward. That's why I'm here. That's what this is all about, right? And you're sitting on your ass waiting for a marriage proposal, right? Just like a soulmate. That's why it's called relationships. I'll just relate, right? But what, does your heart relate? No. It communicates with the minds, but that's something different. That's all it does, right? All right, I'm out. Long one again. Get on with it and start taking the steps forward. You've heard it here. November, this will be harder. I promise you. I promise you. It will be harder to know your person. There will be more sexual energy which you fear around your person, right? And their contract is just sexual energy, right? They've already been released. You hear that? They've been released from the contract because their feminines are not stepping up. You have the title of a twin flame, but like I said, I won't go and meet anyone or go do a group and meet everyone and all that, because none of you are not doing the work as me. You simply have the title as me. Do the work and see what I've done to do it. You can do it too. You can do it. I'm no different than you. I want to push you to be more than me. And you can do it, right? I've had as shit as you, and I've created this much. So just get off your ass and start. You don't know unless you start, right? You don't know. At least those that come and go have started. I can say well done to that. Right? You sitting there, humiliation, right? To twin flames, to light workers. I'm out. Speak to you later.